Tailgate. His parents didn't even give him a chance.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? Emgo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Maketoys Rear End. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right here you have Rear End and the Hurricane add-on kit. We'll get into that in a little bit. You can kind of see them in the shadows there. On the top, you have Rear End. On the bottom, you have the Hurricane add-on kit. On the side, Rear End. On the other side, Rear End. On the rear end, you have Rear End. He does this, that, the other, all that cool stuff. Warning! I'm assuming that says don't eat anything in this box because that can be very bad for you. And that's basically it for the packaging. So moving right along here, we have little Rear End, who is Maketoys' take on IDW Tailgate. This is part of their manga mech series, so very comic book inspired figures here in this line. And yeah, here's little Tailgate, and he's a little blue Cybertronian car, and very nicely done little figure. So we're getting close here so you can see the details. You get some white right up here, a little bit of dark blue right there to break things up, a little bit of silver right there, a lot of whites. Get some silver rims with some red in them. Just got a little red back here, some blue, a little bit more of that darker blue right here. Underneath, you can't really, I mean, you can pretty much see how everything works right there. You can kind of see his head going on. Right there, he's kind of looking up. Kind of looking through the, this is the windshield. You see, he's technically kind of looking through the windshield. So, hey, if that is in fact the windshield. So, there you go. That actually works out. So, there you have that. He does roll, although he squeaks as he rolls. It's a squeaky roller. The squeakiness is strong with this one. Roll him a squeak. Squeak him a roll. Okay, I'm going to stop. Anyway, so there you go. There you have Tailgate. Now, of course, included with Tailgate, as I said, is the Hurricane add-on kit, which is basically an add-on kit for this guy right here, for your classics Cyclonus mold. Now, unfortunately, this add-on only works with this version of the mold, which is the, this came in the Battle in Space 2-pack, I believe it was called, that came with him and Rodimus. It only works with this version of the mold because the original classics version of Cyclonus is a much, much darker purple, and as you can see, that just doesn't match up at all and doesn't look right. So it's only meant to go with this version of the mold, unfortunately. But luckily, I went on eBay and somebody was selling him loose for 15 bucks, so I picked him up. So, yay! Now, I will be doing an entirely separate video showing how to install all these parts onto Cyclonus. There'll be a link in the description down below, and you can check that out at your leisure. But there you go. Now, as far as the pieces go, you do get a whole new head right here. A very IDW head for Cyclonus. It's actually a pretty nice sculpt. Nice silver paint with the broken horn, even though that's not accurate anymore, but at the time it was. But a pretty nice head sculpt. Looks a little bit, it's a little on the mushy side with the details, but still pretty nice. So you get a new head, you get a new set of hands here. Right here, and these hands are actually on ball joints. They have a little bit of wiggly waggly movement there. So you get a new set of hands. You get these little hip skirt pieces right here. You get a holster for his sword, and you get the sword itself right here, which is nicely done right there. So again, there'll be a video showing off how to install all those parts. It'll be linked in the description down below. Again, if you want to check it out, you can check that out. But moving right along with Rear End here, little Tailgate. Oh, one thing I forgot to point out right there. Bomb disposal. That's adorable. I like that. I like they put that on there. So there you go. Now for comparison, here he is with the Generations Tailgates that we got a while back, and you can see a little bit shorter, lengthwise. The Generations tailgate. So there you have that. And here he is with Maketoys' version of Swerve right there. You can see how they look together. You can see in this case, Tailgate is a little bit longer than Swerve. So there you have that. So, alrighty, let's get right down to transformation, shall we, lads? The first thing you want to do is you want to come to the sides here. You want to untap the arms right here, and then untap the shoulders right here. Make sure you lift this bit up here for clearance, and you'll see there's a tab that went into that slot right there. That's how that connects. And then you just untap the second side right there, and just bring that out. Take this section, flip it down, bring his head down, and then you bring the shoulders down on this hinge right here. It's on a double hinge. And then this tab will just tab into the slot right there on the side of his chest. Just tab that in place. Bring that down, tab it in place, and there you have that. And then you take this panel right here, that just slides up. Then you just rotate the wrist so the hand is oriented properly. Second verse, same as the first. Just push that up, rotate it, and there you got the arms all done. Now, this roof section right here, you can see it's going over this tab right here, so you just want to take that and just wiggle that loose right there. And this whole section right here is on a double hinge, so you want to take this and just bring that forward like that. And then this section just comes back on itself, and there's a tab right there that will go into the slot right there. Secure that, push that together. Now you have a little backpack. Then you just take the legs right here, and you just untab them. His feet tab into his butt. That's what happens. But you bring his legs down all the way, and then you just untab his foot. So it just tabs in right there. Bring the foot down, rotate it forward. Bring the foot down, rotate it forward. Then you take these wheels right here, and you just rotate them around like that. And rotate this around like that. And I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. There you go. There you have little rear end or tailgates in his robot mode. And yes, it's totally IDW tailgate. And I love it because, as I've said many times, I love the IDW designs. I love them, I love them, I love them, and I want more toys of them. So I thank you, Maketoys, for making this toy because I love these designs. Give me more, give me more, give me more. But there's little tailgates getting closer here on his head sculpt. Very nice head sculpt. Although you kind of see the blue paint there kind of bled onto his mouth plate there. It's okay. It's barely noticeable. But overall, though, very nicely done. You do get some new painted details that are revealed here. You get some more red. Nice molding here on the chest. His waist likes to shift itself for some reason. Got some red down here. Little thin legs, little feet. You know, and he has a little backpack, but nothing too big, nothing too bulky. And there you go. Nice little tailgate. Now, articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint, and it has a lot of movement to it. He has a very expressive head. I mean, you can tilt his head all the way to the side, like, what? 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 You know, you can have him all doing that. So you got a lot of wiggly-waggly movement. You can have him look all the way up, just total full squirrel mode right there. You can have him look down a good ways, and again, very nice side-to-side movement. The shoulders are on a ball joint, so you do get a little bit of forward and backward movement. Sometimes when you're moving the arms, you can kind of untab the shoulders here. You just push them back in. You do have outward movement, although he will kind of knock himself in the head with his own shoulder, but you have outward movements, about that much. Of course, when you bring the arm forward, it's a little more limited due to the backpack, as you can see. He does have a bicep swivel. He has 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. Wrist swivel. Sometimes as you're moving stuff around, this panel will want to kind of slide back down. It doesn't fall on its own, it's just when you're messing with it, it's just easy to kind of knock it loose. There you have that. His waist is on a ball joint, so you actually get some nice wiggly waggly there. A little bit of ab crunch, a little bit of forward. Not so much back, but you can get a good ab crunch going on there. For some reason, this waist piece is a totally separate piece, and I don't know why. That's just weird, but okay, I'll take it. Sure, you can do that, do something with that. I don't know, but hey, it's a thing. The hips are on a ball joint, so you can move the leg all the way forward. You can move it all the way back. Outward movement, only about that much. Excuse me. You do have a thigh swivel there with good range of movement. He has double jointed knees due to transformation, so you have full range of movement there. The top joint is just a friction joint. The bottom joint, as you can see, is a little faux ratchet joint right there with some indents. And the feet are on a ball joint, so you can get some good, some pretty good up and downward movement. You do get a nice ankle tilt, and you can use a transformation joint for even more ankle tilt if you want it. And there you go. So he is a pretty cool little dude here. Now, for comparison, here he is with the Generations Tailgate that we got a while back. And you can see here, pretty much the same height. I think it might be a little bit shorter at the head than the Generations one, but I mean, I think it's pretty obvious which one I prefer of the two, but hey, options! Ain't nothing wrong with it, so there you have that. And here he is with the Maketoys Swerve right there, so you can see how they look together. Hey, you stand up, buddy. What's the matter with you? There you go. There he is with Swerve. And they look good together. I think, anyway. So they have that. And here he is with his BFF, best friend forever, Cyclonus. And this will look a lot better once we get the add-on kit on him. But again, we'll do a whole separate video on that. But yeah, there you go. BFFs, best friends forever, right there. So yeah, that. Now, Swerve does include some accessories. He does include some alternate parts right here. He does come with some mangled legs right here to recreate a bit from the comic book. As you can see, it just kind of mangled up and burnt out. There's some wires and stuff hanging out there. The wheels are all melted and everything. So all you do here is you just pop off his legs. So just on ball joints here. And you just pop that on right there. Just pop off his other leg. Come on. Yes, we do. See on quite securely. And you just pop that on. Do be careful though. Sometimes I get scared doing this. Right there. There you go. There you got his mangled up legs. So he can just sit there feeling sorry for himself. Like, I have no legs. I have no legs. I have no legs. I have no legs. Do you remember what movie that's from? Post in the comments. I have no legs. I have no legs. Anyway, yeah, there you go with his mangled up legs. He also does come with an alternate head, where he is crying. All anime style here. Right there. I don't know if that's supposed to be crying or something else. To me, it just looks like he's crying, but either way, it's funny. And again, you just pop his head off the ball joint, and you pop the new one on. Boop. There you go. There you have that. And this head, has the same amount of articulation. Of course, these bits sticking outside of his head limit the side-to-side movement, but he can still look, still look all the way up. All the articulation, for the most part, is there. But like I said, those side pieces kind of hinder the side-to-side movement now, but there you go. Be like, I have no legs. I have no legs. I have no legs. Anyway. So there you go. So it's cute that they add those little extra parts there. Kind of like the skeleton face they added with Swerve. It's cute. It's just a cute little thing. Let me pop his legs back on. Yeah, get on there. Yeah, get on there. Yeah. And there you go. So you have that. He doesn't come with any weapons or anything. I don't know if he can hold. Can he hold Cyclonus' sword? No, that's way too big for him. Can he hold my first blaster? I haven't tried this yet. Can he hold my first blaster? Yeah, he can. I think so. It's a little snug, but yeah, he can hold my first blaster. Right there. There you go. But yeah, he doesn't include any weapons of his own. So there you go. Because he's bomb disposal. Recognize. There you go. But yeah, as far as rear end goes, little tailgate, I like him. Very neat figure. Very fun. Very cool. Like, very IDW, which is the thing I love the most about it. Very IDW. And I love those designs. Again, just give me more, give me more, give me more, because I want more. Again, somebody get on Rodimus. Come on, people. That should have been the first thought. I mean, come on, Rodimus! And a rod pod. Can he come with a rod pod too? That would be awesome too. A rod pod accessory, rod pod playset. I would totally buy a rod pod playset. Yes! Somebody get on that! Anyway, as far as rear end goes, like I said, cool little figure. I like him. I think he's cool. Love the comic book designs. So again, give me more of them. Give me more, 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 please. So there you have that. So if you would like a rear end, that just sounds so weird. If you would like a rear end, or any of Maketoys' other offerings, like a front end, a side end, I don't know. You can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so check that out. You can also check out my third-party Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And again, you can also check out my video on installing the add-on kits here for Cyclonus. That will also be linked in the description down below. So, I think that's it. So don't forget to check out M-Games, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Maketoys rear end, and this is Emgo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Barkeep, give me a shot of your best. Oh, hey, Cyclonus. Oh, it's you. What do you want? Oh, I was just wondering if you wanted to have a drink with me. No, actually, I have to be going. I have things to do. Oh, come on, just one drink? No, I'm sorry. I really can't. I have to go. Come on, just one? No, really, I can't. Just one drink. Come on, please. No. Please. I said no. Oh, come on, buddy. Seriously, get away from me. Oh, come on. We're best friends. Just one drink. I'm going to report you. This is a major violation of my personal space. Oh, come on, just one drink. Stop this foolishness already. I'm going to report you to Rodimus. Report to Rodimus that we are best friends. See, this is why people never want to come here.